everyone, and welcome to week 8. In week 8, we're going to be over various topics. I'm going to go over the preparation and assessment items. We click on the preparation items. We're going to be focused on reading chapter 11 and 12. 11 and 12 are going to be more focused on the financial system and money and banking. You have the E activity right here that you'll have to complete one of your discussions. You have both of the lectures and the scenario as well. Now, if we look over here to the assessments, here's what we're going to be covering. For this week, you have a discussion. For the discussion board, make sure to have your first post by Wednesday to earn 5 extra credit points. Make sure to focus on APA formatting with regard to an in-text citation and reference. In the first discussion board, you're looking at money in the financial system, and you want to go to the scenario and look to what happens if the required reserve ratio decreases or goes from 4 to 7%. How is that going to affect the lending of a bank? And given that the lending of a bank is going to change, how it's going to affect the ability of a business to loan money or to get money from a bank. With discussion number 2, you're going to be looking at the financial system again and the changing of the federal funds rate to 4.5% to 2%, and how the changing of the federal funds rate will affect the economy's performance. And lastly, you have the assignment 3. On assignment 3, make sure to focus on your AP formatting. Use the template that I have given you in the past. You're looking at these requirements right here. These are very important. Go through each of these 6 main points. If you need me to pre-grade your work, let me know, as I'm more than willing to assist. And if you have any questions, let me know as well. But your topics that you should be focusing on are these right here. So really focus on those topics. So let's go over the quiz now. Here's some of the questions that you can see on the quiz. The quizzes will be covering Chapter 10. What organization is concerned about international trade disputes? Multinational currency adopted by the European Union. Very basic question. Environmental damage that must be addressed in international trade agreements. If a country has a comparative advantage, what does that mean? What does a comparative advantage mean? What will be the likely result of a country engaging in free trade? Economists generally agree that international trade restrictions. What occurs with international trade restrictions? What graph represents the maximum combination of goods and services that can be produced? And when we look at our maximum efficiency as well. A new industry producing cutting-edge products. What should they focus on? And that's looking at the infant industry argument. What is an exchange rate? Fundamental reason countries engage in trade. What is one of the main reasons? The price of one currency in terms of another. What do you call it when producers sell abroad at a price below their cost of production? This is a very difficult thing that countries will be facing because it's hard to measure the cost of production. The European Union, example of what? The exchange rate ceiling on the dollar price of a pound. What will it result stand for a nation's currency? Out of these that are listed, what is the primary factor? If you have any questions on these course concepts, please let me know. If you need me to pre-grade your work, let me know as well. But I look forward to